Welcome into another Union Football Coaches Show. Another happy week with Kirk Frederick, the head football coach of the Redskins. I'm Rick Corey, and every game is important. Every game's important. What's really important is getting better, and we're seeing your team do that again in this one over Southmoore.
Yeah, you had a really good win, and there were times where I was frustrated about how the game wasn't as clean as it needed to be, and I thought we had some great individual efforts. You're going to see 15 chunk plays offensively that we had. I mean, some guys made some great plays. We had some outstanding performances defensively, and but as a team, it just didn't click as much. Now we had some weather situations last week that kept us from practicing probably as intensely as we should have at times. It looked like a team that hadn't had a full week of practice. We were playing another team as well that was dealing with the ice storm and so forth. So we just didn't seem as crisp as the week before. But still, I think we're getting better. Some kids are playing better and excited to get a big win.
It's always hard to play well when there's laundry all over the field, isn't it? You're always going to trip over some of that stuff. All right, let's take a look at the statistics, and you see a little of that laundry. We'll get to that in a minute. First of all, taking a look at rushing yards. Again, 346 rushing yards to -1. I don't know if I've seen that.
Yeah, we had quite a few negative plays defensively. The usual suspects that we have with Shane Fields tackle for loss, and Matthias had another big game. You had several guys, and we'll see in the highlights that -7, -8 yard sacks or whatever it might be, which created that. But I think overall we only gave up 50 yards rushing, and then I think around 52, 53 yards, and then had about 54 yards in loss. Gave up a few passing yards. Two of those are actually on fake punts, so I think their punter, which is an outstanding kicker, by the way, completed a couple of big passes, and so he got some yards out of that. Not that we're happy with it, we can laugh about it today, but overall rushing attack was outstanding. Our guys played well. A.J. Green, Rovon Banks, Junior Smith with a few carries, and even Grayson had some really nice plays running the football as well. So offense, 450 yards, you're pretty excited about those things.
232 given up defensively, not bad at all. And obviously the penalties, you take a look up there and you say, all right, that's the thing that can make you not crisp.
Yeah, it's really tough when you see penalties like that, and some of those that we've just got to correct. Some of those just kind of a game situation where you're at, wrong place, wrong time kind of situation on some of those penalties. But we can point back to some things we can do better there. And then when kids are playing aggressively, when they're getting after it, those kinds of things, it's hard to fault penalties. It's the extra stuff, and we didn't have as many of those, type dead ball things. So I'm happy with that, and we just got to play a little bit cleaner, a little bit better with our technique in some of those cases. But overall, those penalties do make it tough on you when you get behind the chains.
Yeah, it's just hard to get a rhythm in there. You mentioned Grayson Tempest in your rushing game, and he's your offensive player of the week.
Yeah, Grayson, offensive player of the game, continues to make great plays. A couple of scramble plays that he had as well were really good. Grayson, again, pretty efficient throwing the football, and but overall just getting us in and out of plays really well.
And you mentioned Shane Fields too, because he's making a lot of stops in the backfield last
He is. He had, fumble recovery, a sack, 5 yards, 5 tackles in the backfield, those kinds of things. Playing so well and so consistent, excited for Shane.
And your special teams player is Gavin Kaler, and he's a guy who's, he's playing defense some, he's playing around, but he's always making an impact.
Yeah, excited about Gavin, obviously playing well at linebacker, but the special teams where we have guys that are filling roles, not only in a position on offense or defense, but in special teams and making an impact. You tackle somebody inside the 20 twice in one game, that's pretty good.
That's not bad at all. All right, when we come back, we're going to get to the first half highlights. It is Union taking on Southmoore. That's next.
For more than 50 years, Central States Orthopedics and Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center have been the area's leading orthopedic and sports medicine providers. And now, we've joined forces as Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. One name, one focus. Excellent orthopedic and sports medicine care. Together, we serve as the team physicians for almost every high school and university in the region. We are the area's leading expert for work-related injuries, and our surgical hospital is the only 5-star rated hospital in Tulsa. Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma. Come see why we're better together.
Welcome back to the Union Football Coaches Show. I'm Rick Corey along with Kirk Frederick, the head coach of the Union Redskins. Let's get right to the first half highlights. Union and Southmoore. Special jersey for the SaberCats.
Yeah, they had military night. I was excited to see that they were honoring the veterans, and they had a couple of people they were honoring pregame, and they've got a military jersey on, so proud of Southmoore for recognizing that. Come out right away. We take the ball, and unfortunately, we don't do very well in this first drive. We get a couple of good carry here by AJ, running strong after contact, but after the first down negative play that we had on the flare pass, and then we're just off the mark there. So we got to punt the ball away right off the bat. They try to take the ball down the field on the first play. We cover it well, but loose contain. Their quarterback will make you pay. He's a good little player. You can see right there coming inside, Big D in there, Jackson Jennings. Jackson has played so well for us at D-line as well, done a great job. Love this play here. I think we were counting before the show started. I think it hit, what we say? Four different guys did not want to catch this ball. So, but a lot of guys around there. Kalo with the pass breakup, and we had 5 turnovers on the night defensively. So proud of the way our defense performed.
Here comes Matthias.
Big Matthias off the backside, does a good job, comes in, gets his paws on a guy, he's going to go down. Defensively, had 9 3-and-outs the other night, so played well at times. Big carry inside with AJ, you can see right here. Really good job, excellent block by Nate Marshall at guard. Does a really good job blocking and springs AJ for a big play. Come back on a little bit of the run pass option. Damon does a really good job. He's tough to bring down, does a good job with the ball in his hands. Damon Sanders with nice catch and a few yards there. AJ picks up a couple of yards to the inside. Great pass protection and a good ball. And then Shay Dan, sometimes those are the hardest ones to catch, I think, aren't they?
They are, but he brought it in without any trouble. Really love his development.
Wide open Shay there. Good protection. You see Sunday with the protecting with the end off the edge, Sundayola, and then Shay Dan with nice route, nice catch. Good ball by Grayson. Trying to get the ball out quick, and good defense by Jakari, and then Kalo comes in, makes a nice stop with the run off the edge. There's Jackson, which Jennings, it forces the guy out of the backfield. We don't cover the over route very well. And they're able to pick up the first down. Had a really good wide receiver and had to make sure we kept a handle on him all night. Little catch to the outside there. Good to have Jackie back playing some corner position with the tackle you see there. Look at the outstanding effort by Jackson Jennings on the screen play, chasing it down. Does a really good job. They come back with the receiver screen to the backside. And our guys, there's Ashlock chasing it down, doing a really good job. Jamori Ray as well. And then, of course, you got the big defensive lineman in there. You got Matthias as well, making a really nice play. There's Shane Fields in there as well. A lot of guys on the play. Shane and Matthias doing a really good job on that boundary edge. They come back just off the fingertips again. I think we had 2 or 3 that we probably should have gotten as well. And get the quarterback out of the pocket. Jackie does a good job keeping him contained, and there's Junior Smith and Matthias as well. And unfortunately, I think it was he said they used his forearm when he tackled the guy. So we got a personal foul on it. Here's Matthias, does a really good job. That's tough on a quarterback trying to read when you got someone who's athletic enough there that can take the zone and the quarterback at the same time.
Yeah, he ran a long way to get that one before it too.
Come back with a little end around and get us behind the chains. We're going to get really behind the chains a few times in this game, and it's fun to laugh about it now, but I wasn't very happy about it on Friday night.
Grayson with that sneaky speed.
Grayson picks up a few yards. We get a holding penalty. We come back with the screenplay to AJ. So shifty, just deceptive in what he does. Gets us back pretty close to the first down. We come back, great block to the outside by Bohannon and Jared James, those guys, and Damon. Really nice carry by AJ, giving him the football. Jared James again leading through. You got Marley, lots of guys blocking down the field, doing a really good job. Another penalty puts us back, and we've got to be able to overcome some of those negative things. And you get a nice catch to Damon. Get Rovon in the action at tailback, does a good job on the toss. Get to the outside, got great blocking there, like I said, from Damon. Got guys with a lot of effort down the field, and we're able to pick up a first down. Grayson, it's covered up down the field, really shifty. Does a good job getting down the field, picking up positive yards. Good protection from our guys. Grayson comes back and finds Marley Forsberg down the field. Unfortunately, it's another penalty puts us back. We go back with the quick toss. Great block by Rovon on the edge. Little seal block, picks up a few yards. Got a little misdirection, trying to get the sweep play and get the ball down the field. Just a lot of speed out of the quarterback.
And that was a great block right there.
Good patience by Rovon running the football inside. Again, a little misdirection just off the fingertips of Marley. A great play fake, and we just missed it on that one.
He is so good at handling the football.
Nice job running the counter play, good blocks to the outside, and then they blitzed the guy off the edge, and just strength right there. There's not much you can say about that. They do a great job defensively bringing a guy off the edge. They hit AJ. You look at the leg strength he has there. They don't bring him down, and just the balance. Outstanding individual effort, and good seal block there at the end by Gage Arthur.
Yeah, that's pretty much a DNA play.
Yeah, that's definitely a DNA play. They come back. Again, we got everybody in the area, nobody covering their best receiver. So we got to do a better job in our zones of picking that stuff up. They come right back and get a big play, big hit to the outside by Jaden Rowe. Again, they're trying to get the ball out quick. They do a good job in their scheme. And defensively, we've got to execute well. We miss on a big play there. They pick up the first down, but man, what an awesome hit as we come in. You can see to the backside there. Great job there by Jamori and Junior, both safeties, forcing the fumble out, and Shane Fields picking it up. So a big turnover for our defense. Great block on the outside by Damon. Got him going, gives some good yardage there. Come back with the boot play to the outside, and just throwing it back across our shoulder there, a little off the mark, but Southmoore does a good job defending it. Grayson, again, just does a really good job carrying the football. Got to teach him how to slide a few times, I think, but so aggressive and such a competitor with the ball. Good blocking down the field. Grayson picking up a few yards again. You can see why he was our player of the game offensively, just the way he kept us going. And I've been talking to Junior about this cut, and saying, hey, I think if you would, cut it right and then back left when you see that guy, that's exactly the way I would have done it. I think, Rick.
Oh yeah, of course you would have. Yeah, and you would have looked exactly like that.
Yeah, we are obviously joking because there's not a lot of words for what an outstanding run Junior Smith had there. Great cut.
He is the definition of great feet.
Defense back to work. Guys doing a great job up front. I mean, just a landslide up front. You can see Gabe in there on the blitz. Gabe Ford just blows up the guard, and of course the rest of the D-line is there doing a really nice job. Come back on the double move, get the ball down the field. There's Shea again, catching the ball at the high point. Love the catch. You can see there, little shoulder tap, get the corner to bite. And Shady gets right behind him and gets a big play on for the offense. Great blocking on the edge. Get our guys sealed. Tasiah Dorn in there as well. Outstanding job, and going in for the touchdown. Have to pause a few times because when there's 15 penalties, you're not real sure if that was a touchdown that we really made or one we had to come back with. They try to run the reverse. Our guys are right there. There's Jackson Jennings. Again, mentioned his name, but several guys in on the play. You can see Matthias is there before they can even handle, or excuse me, that's not Matthias, that's big MT. MT from nose guard, Michael Thomas, with a nice play, does a really good job and forces the fumble.
Well, they had to get tired of seeing the pitch sweep.
You know, after a tough first quarter, 7-0, we come back and score 28 in the second quarter. So as we like to say a lot of times, the grease got hot, and our kids started playing pretty well in that second quarter. Coming back here right before the half, and you see Jamari Ray coming in, making a nice stop, nice tackle. Defensively, we haven't given anything up to them, and we want to continue to play tough in this half and try to finish it up. Missed the mark there a little bit. You see Gabe and Jamari Ray making the stop, and then there's Matthias again coming in with a big sack from the backside. Just does a great job getting through the gap. Matthias makes a nice play on the quarterback. Got a lot of pressure coming in. I'm sure he was tired of seeing 4 and 5 man pressures coming at him. But our guys are making a nice play. There's Matthias again with a big stop in the backfield. Of course, Bryce Ashlock there as well. Get the good stop for our guys, and unfortunately they call, when it's 4th and 13 on your own 25 and you call a fake punt, man, that's a great job on their part, and they do a really nice job with it. So they come back. This kicker's going to Arkansas and tries a 64-yard field goal and comes up a little short.
Let's see if we can see some more of that pitch sweep. I enjoy that, all right? Let's see what we do here in the second half. Come back with the second half highlights of Union and Southmoore next.
My dad's always saying a little extra effort now will really pay off later. Here's how you can put in just a little extra effort and help out our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU. It's easy. You get $150 just for switching. And every time you use your school pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. So far, over $1 million. They're the only ones doing that. So make the switch to TTCU and be the person who's making a difference for our schools.
Welcome back to the Union Football Coaches Show. Let's get right to the second half highlights. It is Union and Southmoore, and the Redskins will kick it off.
Cooper did a great job for us the other night, kicking as well and punting. Just did an outstanding job, senior kicker for us on kickoffs. You see a great play by Johnny Harrison and Shane Fields to get it started there on kickoff coverage. They try to go down the field. What a great job. I know Coach Scarborough coaches our safeties and have both safeties again, they're robbing the post and covering that up on their best player. Jamari Ray makes the interception. What an outstanding job. Just perfect position, catches the ball. Now just return it down the near sideline, Jamari. All your guys are over there for you. But exciting to see a nice play and guys playing good coverage. We come right back down the field and off the fingertips. And Shady Moore, he's starting to come down with these more and more. And pretty decent coverage for them. And I know he wishes he had that one back. AJ with, again, good strength, good balance. Nice play on the toss. Get it sealed off inside. He cuts it back, picks up a few more yards. Coming right back with the inside zone play with Junior to the inside. Again, our on that third quarter offensively, just got to come out and do a little bit better job with it. Excellent job there by MT. Comes in. They wanted to run that screen back to the other side, and MT is right there in the quarterback's face. Does a really good job for us. Good job there. We got a sophomore, D-Rob, Devin Robinson at corner now. Makes a nice play. Good fumble tackle and fumble cause by Caleb Kalo, team captain. Plays with so much passion and energy. They get us on the fake punt again. A little rub route there on their sideline and pick up the first down, their punter. Kalo is right there, just about picks that one off. Does a really good job breaking on the ball. We go again, our guys in coverage doing a really nice job. And you can see that Southmoore is just trying to get the ball down the field. They obviously have a couple of really good football players and trying to get the ball to those kids' hands, and our secondary is doing a good job with it.
Coming off your own end zone.
Anytime you get it down on your end zone, the first thing you got to do is you got to pick up the first down. You don't think about scoring a touchdown until you get off the end zone, where you give yourself a chance to punt. And fortunately for us, we get a late hit there, gets us out of our own shadow, and give the ball to Rovon, doing a good job. So shifty on the edge. Really got 3 running backs with different styles and capable guys are able to make those plays. Grayson puts it right where it needs to be. You got to catch that ball, and we're off and going. You see AJ there, another great job. Gavin Bohannon down the field with a nice carry. I think I saw some laundry on the field, so this one's probably coming back. Here we are again. Grayson does a good job, gets the ball to the outside. Good defense on their part. Knocks the ball away from Gavin. And so we've got to go back to work defensively. There's, you can see Kaler there, Gavin coming in. Great job off the blitz from the Mike backer. Breaks through the tailback's block. An outstanding job by Gavin. Proud of him as a senior coming in and getting a nice quarterback sack. Misfit on another blitz, and unfortunately they make you pay. Good little tailback, does a good job, gets some chunk yardage out of it, and we're just almost there for another interception. We got, when you got those guys around the ball, good things are going to happen, and a lot of guys trying to make some plays on the football. 5 turnovers on the night's pretty good. But defensively, our guys are battling pretty tough. Matthias in there making some plays, trying to get to the quarterback, and I'm really proud of the way that our guys played, especially in this third quarter defensively. They come back, get the tight end on a little over route. We missed that one just a little bit. Got some good pressure coming. Quarterback scrambles out, and love how we get him pulled up, but unfortunately we're not able to keep him out of the end zone.
You worried about an onside here? Yes, you
Yep,
were.
got the onside. Nice job. Acts like you've covered a few games here before. And but you see Marley comes in, good hands, kick it to a tight end, and senior tight end does a really good job, Marley Forsberg, of recovering the onside.
Good to get Rovon a lot of work here too.
Get Rovon some carries, gets inside, really just having an opportunity to get our guys some different looks, rotating running backs into the game. And the ball slips out of his hand. We had Gage on that play, good play call, and just ball slipped out of the hands. This may be that series we start moving backwards just a little bit. I think I told you before the show, I think we wound up having a 3rd and 59
How
on this
long
series.
is your play selection on 3rd and 59?
Yeah, there's not very many of them. So we've got to do a better job on some of them. Now, it looks like the camera caught it. Now we're zooming. Let's keep going. I think we're somewhere over there around Yukon is where we're at. It's trying to pick this one up, and as you can see, there's not a lot you can do on that. Kick the ball away and see if our kicking game can get even punt for a first down. Kalo, great pressure coming off the edge, does a really good job. Excited to see that pressure coming there, chases the quarterback down. There's Braylon Fisher, sophomore linebacker, makes a nice play in the backfield, forcing them to punt. They get the ball down in the end zone. We've got to come right back out. Good throw and catch. There's Shady again on a nice play, hauling in the slant route. This is the one that you're talking to them, hey, let's just get down on the ground. Unfortunately, they put their helmet right on it. Grayson does a good job, gotten away with it a lot during the game. And unfortunately, that turnover causes them to get the ball. And now defensively, we've got to get after it.
That's another one of those effort plays you're talking about there.
Yes. Nice catch on the sideline there. I believe that's Coach Kyle, is that right? Yeah, that's our strength coach. Still got a little bit there. And Coach Kyle with a nice interception.
Didn't show a lot of vertical though.
Not much vertical there. We'll have to work on that with our strength coach. Got a lot of different guys in the game at this point. You can see guys, good pressure coming in there. Johnny Harrison, Bryce Ashlock, a sophomore linebacker, just got a lot of ability, does a really good job, chases it down, makes another play right there out in open space. You can see our guys chasing and doing a good job with the football there. MT with a nice play. And then we spring AJ here on a nice little run to the inside. Again, AJ run the football inside, doing a good job. Good block on the edge there by Sunday Ola. Yeah, just starting to wear him down a little bit up front. Get Rovon pushing in there, getting a nice play. You know, when you've only scored once in the second half, you feel like you're just a little bit off. You want to try to put a drive together. And you can see Grayson does a really good job on the read play and rushes in for a touchdown.
And obviously the fake to AJ has a lot to do with it. You see guys going the other way.
There's no doubt about it. He garners a lot of attention when you have the rushing attack that we have from our tailbacks. Love this play right here. Get a tip pass to a senior, Tristan Wolfer. Tristan comes in. Love this. I mean, just look. You want to see a guy that is loved by his teammates. I mean, look at the celebration for our guys. Love seeing seniors come in, making big plays. That'll be a play he'll remember for a really long time. You can see that Tristan Outlaw gets it tipped, and then you see Wolfer coming in, does a really good job.
One guy and he might have scored, though.
You get Farley coming in. Farley's a really good sophomore tailback. Excited to see Farley in there. Get the good block on the edge. Outstanding job to the outside there. Tevon Graves at receiver. Another senior receiver with a good block on that touchdown.
Well, these guys probably had to go to the fabric store.
Yeah.
They ran out of yellow.
So we're trying to get some pressure. They've got a new quarterback in as well. And fortunately for us, we tip it to ourselves 2 or 3 times there. And you see Ty Kubert. Ty Kubert, a junior safety, just staying with the ball. Great job. Proud of Ty. Comes in and makes a nice interception for us. Gives it the one that seals it for us, and we're able to take that victory play and call it a game.
All right, so a 48-7 final, and he touched it as many times as 4 guys did earlier, but he held on to it. All right, so we'll talk about what's coming up next. We'll see some pictures, and we've still got a playoff ahead of us, too. That's next on the Union Football Coaches Show.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech, you can explore exciting opportunities in IT, aviation, automotive, manufacturing, visual arts, and more. And Tulsa Tech offers a tuition-free scholarship for adults 18 to 23 years old. That's what I said, free. It's called the Accelerating Independent Scholarship. It's like fast-tracking into a career you love, can make money in, and a career with a future. Find out more about Tulsa Tech's Accelerating Independent Scholarship at tulsatech.edu.
We're back on the Union Football Coaches Show. We're going to get right to our up-close and personal, and thanks to Dean Etchison for these wonderful pictures.
Love the picks by Dean. I get some great looks here. This is that first touchdown there. We talked about Shea Dan bringing the ball in, does a really good job. Excited to see him starting to make some plays down the field. This guy right here, Matthias, I mean, just literally just so disruptive from the defensive line position. He's tackling the quarterback, I think, maybe 4 sacks on the night. Here's MT, the other defensive lineman. I know Coach Brown had to be proud of these guys. Coach Trujillo been working with our D-line, doing a really good job. MT from the nose guard position.
Caption this from each guy.
Yeah, no doubt. Sunday Ola, Nate Marshall, and obviously Marley Forsberg, guys working in the offensive line. Those guys get a chance to see the video on the sideline after each series, so what a great asset that is. And then John Davis, Coach Davis has been here forever, coaching our special teams. A group of those guys on kickoff. Coach Carr is our corners coach. Coach has been with us for 3 or 4 years. He's watching that sideline video as well. Grayson Tempest got the guys up, big uglies up front with Tylen Pratt, Alex Slaughter, Sunday Ola in there with the protection. And then Grayson, this is when he went right down the sideline there. I think this is the last touchdown of the night. And Dean has a way to find his way around the field and get the perfect spot right when the plays are happening.
Like this one.
Like this one. Tristan Wolfer right there with the interception that we talked about. It was tipped away there. I think it was Tristan Outlaw who tipped it on that play, but you got Ty Kubert there in the background, and then you got Mr. Farley here. Farley going in for the touchdown, sophomore. I think 1 carry on the night and 1 touchdown. That's pretty good average.
That's not bad. So as of right now, as we tape this show, we know that this week's game has been canceled. So it's time to look toward the playoffs, how to use the time.
Yeah, we've got a lot to get better at after watching that game. We're going to use this. You hate having these types of bye weeks. It's unavoidable. But we got plenty to work on. We can work on Union this week.
All right, so we'll come to you next time, and we'll just kind of see what happens here on the Union Football Coach.